James Comey, former FBI director, has reacted to the memo release. He is mocking it. He is saying, that's it? Former FBI Director James Comey torched Republicans on the House Intelligence Committee, tweeting, that's it? That's torching? Dishonest and misleading memo wrecked the House Intel Committee, destroyed trust with intelligence community, damaged relationship with FISA court, and inexcusably exposed classified investigation of an American citizen. For what? Comey tweeted today. DOJ and FBI must be doing their... Comey has been flushed out here. Comey is demonstrating his political bias. And folks, I have to tell you, this is a big deal. I first heard of James Comey back in the Bush administration. He's deputy AG to John Ashcroft. And Ashcroft had to go to the hospital, had pancreatitis. And Comey was pressed into duty. Ever since then, starting then and up until 2 years ago, the reputation James Comey had with everybody that I knew was impeccable. Brilliant, reliable, trustworthy. I mean, the guy was Clark Kent. Nobody even knew what his political leanings were because they didn't matter. That's how much integrity Comey had. And even when this all began, when Comey doing his July 5th press conference saying he wasn't going to charge Hillary, even the people who knew Comey well then were covering for him. Said, this is James Comey is a man of uncompromised integrity. He is beyond reproach. I mean, people I know who know him well and have worked with him, and no matter what he did not lose any luster in their eyes. But now look, the guy has been fleshed out as a total partisan. Now, he might say, I'm not a partisan, I'm defending the FBI against these outrageous attacks. Well, let's go to the audio soundbites. This is Ari Fleischer, the former White House spokesperson for George W. Bush. And he was on Fox, outnumbered overtime this afternoon. And he was asked to react to the memo.
James Comey should stand up and do what he likes to do. He should hold a news conference and take this on, answer the questions. To what extent was the FISA court relying on the dossier? Did the FBI inform the FISA court that it was paid by Hillary's campaign? Why not? James Comey can answer a lot of these questions, and I think it's appropriate because of the amount of scrutiny now that this is under. And it's not fair to the new FBI director, Mr. Wray, that he has to shoulder the burden for all of this because it happened prior to his watch.
We don't need any more Comey press conferences, do we? We need a special counsel. We don't need a press conference. We need a special counsel. We need a special counsel again. And I like Ari Fleischer here, even though he pronounced it dossier. That's really insider pronunciation style. The dossier. Even at that, Comey should stand up and do what he likes to do. Should hold a news conference, take this on, answer the questions. To what extent was the FISA court relying on the dossier? We already know. Without the dossier, there would not have been anything to show the FISA court. McCabe said so. Andrew McCabe. We also know that McCabe said without the dossier, there's nothing else. And that the dossier was added to, was accompanied by press reports. And so, Ari Fleischer, come on, Mr. Comey, stand up. To what extent was the FISA court relying on the dossier? Is the memo right? Did the FBI inform the FISA court that it was paid for by Hillary's campaign? Did you explain the political origins? Because the memo says that you didn't. The memo says the political nature of this dossier was not explained to the FISA court. Well, if you're going to stand there and mock this and say, that's it, you need to stand up and answer some of these questions. It's not up to Chris Wray, the current director. He wasn't even there when this went down. He said James Comey can answer a lot of these questions. I think it's appropriate because of the amount of scrutiny the FBI and so forth, and now under. This is a strange reaction. That's it? Dishonest, misleading memo wrecked the House Intel Committee, destroyed trust with intelligence community,